back for a live. I think I'm going to test out the time limit here and see if we can do perhaps 10 minutes of my little um, storytelling here, my talk show storytelling. Let's see, it's 12:58 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon here in New Zealand, and it's pretty much raining all day today. So yeah, it's not a very fun day today. Uh, my little pup here, he's been out. He's been out for a walk. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's been for a bit of a rain walk with my support helper. As my mobility scooter is still out back, and it's still a bit wet and rainy. Over my new mobility scooter, Scoozy, the terrain one is coming next week, Tuesday. So I'm super excited and pumped about that. But yeah, all sorts of things going on. Anyway, I thought we would talk about today for 10 minutes or so, see how we go. Um, well, taking every opportunity. So now what I've learned in my life so far is take every opportunity that comes your way. Whether you're on holiday and you want to do some fun ride or something like that. Something, and if you can afford it, if at least it's free, take the opportunity and give it a go. Do it because you never know what can happen. You may, if you're on holiday, you're in a different country, and you don't take the opportunity to do what you want to do, whether it's swimming with dolphins or scuba diving or fishing or whatever it is that you wanted to do, hot air balloon rides, which I did. I've taken every opportunity I could. If you don't do that, you end up having regrets going, oh no, I probably should have done that. That was the opportunity. I had the chance and I never did it. And you go, oh, I'll do it next time. But sometimes next time doesn't really come. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But you're always going to take every opportunity that comes your way. For me, when I went back, I'm living in New Zealand now, and I went back to Africa for a little holiday trip with the family. And we had never been to the Great Victoria Falls when we were living in Africa for 18 years of my life. So we decided we're going to go to Victoria Falls, and which was awesome. So yeah, we got there, and during the time there, we had the opportunity to go in a microlight and fly over the Great Victoria Falls, which we took that opportunity. It was absolutely incredible. Literally seeing this massive falls, rainbow coming through from the waterfall. This great sound of this waterfall was incredible sound. And the African dry heat, it was amazing. And then we carried on flying over the river, the Zambezi River, and we saw, antelope underneath us, running, the hippos down below. It was absolutely incredible. Which also made it a highlight for me is the pilot asked me if I wanted to fly the microlight. I said, yeah. So I got the opportunity to fly the microlight. So how cool was that, guys? Um, yeah, so that was awesome. Um, at the moment now with my disabilities, I'm not sure I'm able to travel much. Possibly not, maybe not travel on a plane anymore, unless I'm able to get some strength back. I've got myopathy, so it's a little bit difficult. So that's what I'm saying. If I didn't take that opportunity to do that, and amongst other things, which I'll come to shortly, I would be sitting there going, I should have done it. I should have done it because now I can't do it. So I'm glad I took the opportunity and I did it, and I have no regrets. So if any of you guys have that opportunity to do something, just do it. I mean, even if it's learning to speak another language, if you have the opportunity, take it. And that's what I'm doing as well. I'm learning to speak Spanish. I'm taking every opportunity that comes my way. And it's pretty awesome. And I'm learning so many new things. It's keeping my brain going. And and it's cool. It's really cool to learn new things, as many things as you possibly can, get as much experience of life as you can, which I think is absolutely awesome and fantastic. So what have we got? I'll tell you a couple of stories because I lived in Africa in Zimbabwe for 18 years of my life, and we had a couple of trips that we did to camping trips, and we used to go to the Zambezi River was my $5 to the bush for a really good camping trip. Um, and it was a hunting camping trip, so yeah, it was cool. So we would also take the fishing rods, we took the boats, you know, you had to go over like big salt pans and stuff like that. It was absolutely awesome. Sometimes you saw elephants on the pathway. Then we used to get to this massive baobab tree, which had the cream tartar fruit on it. So you pull the fruit down, crack it open, and there's like little clips in there with like white foam stuff on the outside, and you sort of suck the white foam off it and spit it out. No, absolutely beautiful. It was awesome. And brought back so many memories. But when we got there, it was cool, set up your tents and all that. It was just us and our friends in the wild. So there was no barriers. It was just a lot, all around, just you and your friends, which is absolutely awesome, And at night time, you can hear the hyenas and the lions roaring in the background, the hyenas howling. Really, really awesome. Hippos as well in the river. And I've got a comment coming through, guys. I am legally blind, so I struggle to read the comments, but it disappeared on me. I was going to have my headsets on, so I was going to see if somebody writes a comment, see if it's going to read the comment to me. But the comment has now just disappeared. I'll see if it does come back. No, this hasn't come back. I'll have to try something different. So I don't have anybody to help me read the comments. So yeah, thanks for the comment anyway. Unfortunately, I can't read it. I was going to try and catch it with the headset. It might read it to me, but I think I was too slow. Anyway, we'll carry on. And so, yeah, we got to the camp, set up our tents, Sometimes it's a bit scary getting out at night when you go to, take a pee and like have a leak. And, you kind of up there, shining for any eyes, kind of like any eyes on there, any eyes, Well, now we're forever to go. Quickly runs up the tent, get out there, take a leak, and then scram back in as quick as you can. You're like, oh, yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah, it was pretty scary stuff, but it was pretty fun. Sometimes at night time. Yeah, the honey badgers, they used to get into the old chili butters. They flip it over and they get into the food and chips and whatever they can find, man, they scavengers. They get right into everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And so yeah, that was awesome. And then the one time what I do, we had to stuck the whole ground from the toilet, with the drowners toilet seat on top. And that was like 50 meters away from the campfire that we were on that. And I was off on the way to the toilet there, and on the way out there, I was like, I get this feeling that there's, 16th, the feeling there's something watching me. So anyway, I carried on, I got to the bathroom, been drunk. Anyway, I did my business, and on my way back, I was like, man, that feeling is getting harder, stronger and stronger. There's something watching me. And I started walking fast, and then I started going into a jog, really getting into it, running back, and then just about sprinting back. But before I got back to the campfire, the cook boy came out from the kitchen area and was preparing all the dinner and all that. And he's like, "Hey, boss, there's a lion." I'm like, hey. And then I heard him, so I sprinted to that fire. I was like, good to fly, I'm safe. Yeah, I'm safe. Yeah, good. Anyway, so we're like, right, we're gonna go and jump in the Land Rover, and everyone jumped in the back of the Land Rover as well, standing up. And we got the spotlight up, and we went up and did some spotlighting. And we pulled up to that line. The area is about 20 meters in front of the truck, or maybe 10, 20 meters in front, and we just spotlighting him. And he's minding his own business, just trotting along the road. No cares, no worries in the world. He had no aggression. I mean, it's pretty dangerous. They can always turn around and leap in the back of the truck. You never know what can happen. But he seemed pretty calm, so we just cruised around and spotlighted him, watched him for a little bit, and then stopped and let him just walk on off into the bushes. It was pretty awesome. And every morning we used to wake up, and we used to quickly walk down the road, all of us, and we used to look at what spores, animal spores that have been down the road across the pathway. So, so yeah, it was pretty cool. And we usually like to try and identify the animals. And that spore is a lion, and that spore is a an impala, and that one is something else. And you got that was a monkey, and it was pretty awesome. And sometimes during the day, you can see those little monkeys they hiding in the trees, bro. You gotta cook these little kids out there. It's pretty funny. It was good times, good trips. Yeah, it was awesome. Um, but I couldn't see a lot because of my eyesight, but I could definitely see enough. I do have limited eyesight, but not totally blind. So yeah, that's how I get around. But yeah, it was awesome, interesting, good fun. But yeah, so that's one of the stories, and that's one of the opportunities we took as well. All about the opportunity. Um, it can be the opportunity of a lifetime. And we had several opportunities of a lifetime, and this was all in Africa. And our hunting trip was the same trip. While we were in Africa, that's what we did. Got lots of friends over there. And yeah, we just did what we could do. There was a few things I couldn't do. You could walk with, you had the opportunity to walk with the lions and get, close up. They sort of semi-tamed, but not fully tamed because they're wild animals. But unfortunately, because of my height difference, it's really dangerous. The lions will pick up the weaker leg of the people that are visiting. So only a certain amount of people can go and see the lions. Unfortunately, I was too short. I missed the height limit for about an inch or two. So I never got to go and do that, but I did see that we had the one actual little real wild. Um, so I had the opportunity, which was cool. Yeah. Um, so yeah, that's the way things go. It's all pretty cool. You take every opportunity. And throughout my life, I might have struggles in my life, but it's always what opportunities are out there. You always got to keep an eye open and see what there is for you. It might be something you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. I want to give that a go. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I even took up guitaring. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, so yeah, thanks for joining in my storytelling, guys. I thought I'd try out 10 minutes and see how that goes. If it's not too long or too short, then just give it things a go. But thanks for dropping in, and if you're still here, hit me up, follow or subscribe on here, and check out my other videos. It'll be also appreciated. Cool. Thanks very much for joining into what am I going to call it? Dan's Big Dog Dan's channel. I had a word for it, but I can't remember it now. It's in the beginning. Yeah, well, thanks, cool guys. We'll catch up with you next time, possibly tomorrow. We'll see how we go. I'm going to try to wake up doing the same times, 12 o'clock in the afternoon in New Zealand time, and see how we go. Awesome, guys. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for checking out the story and listening. Pretty cool. Awesome. Cheers, everyone. The music here, I actually don't know the music, mate. So, yes, I saw the comments, and that's cool, and it reads it to me through my earphones. And yeah, cool. I don't really know that music, mate. Just that, yeah. I'll have to actually listen to a song and see what comes up with it. I probably should put some music on while I'm actually talking, but then sometimes it'll come up too loud. But maybe something quiet in the background would be cool. Yeah, hope you have a good day, John. Awesome, mate. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, now I know this thing works. I'm just gonna actually see the comment. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky with my eyesight being very limited. Yeah, it's good to see you, mate. Yeah, any comments, just fire them out there and I'll do my best to answer them before I go. Yeah, I'll hold up a little bit, a few seconds and see if anyone wants to chuck a comment up. I can answer some questions. Is it the Q&A now? Same comment again. No more other comments coming up. Cool, guys. All right. Q&A. Well, I thought I'd get a Q&A, but there's no comments coming up. Cool. All right.